Bitcoin's been going crazy, right? And Bitcoin mining is more profitable than ever before. So what are the best Bitcoin miners you can buy right now? Why are they going up in price? And is it still worth it? I know we cover this a lot here on the channel. My name is Vosk, and you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, which is owned by my beautiful pup Tails, and she's also our legal team. But the takeaway is that simply, I love mining, and Bitcoin mining is so incredible, right? Like, turn your electricity into Bitcoin, the OG cryptocurrency, earn passive income with hardware. You just plug it into the wall. This stuff's incredible. So, hey, let's talk about it. Bitcoin's been going crazy lately, and that means that Bitcoin mining profitability has too. And let me just give you the quick pitch, right? Earning passive income with cryptocurrency, earning passive income mining Bitcoin. You plug the machine in, you start making money. It's very, very easy. We have a full video guide on how to set up electricity in your house, but basically you just ask them for a 30 amp circuit, right? And you decide the plug, for example, like an L630R, which we get a PDU that plugs into that. It's like a big power strip. It's not a surge protector, but anyway, it's very simple, very straightforward. You get all this stuff at Home Depot or on Amazon, delivered right to your door. And from there, plug it right in. You need a power cable to connect to a PDU. So depends, like a C13, C14, or C19, C20. They look like this, and that's it. You plug the device in, you plug an Ethernet cable in. You don't have enough ports, you just get a switch, and you're making money. These things do use a lot of power. Bitcoin mining is an arms race. Bigger miners, more profitable. In essence, right? The efficiency has gotten much better year over year, generation over generation. True. But they've gotten very big, and they again consume a lot of electricity, so that means they produce a lot of heat. But it doesn't matter, because even after you pay the electric bill, the best miners right now are pulling over $70 a day, mining the biggest cryptocurrency ever, the OG, the most established, the longest living, right? That's an insane amount of mining profitability. Mining the most conservative cryptocurrency you could ever mine, Bitcoin, right? Because everybody knows Bitcoin's going to be around, or crypto's going to crumble, especially for like the next 10 years, if not much longer than that. So I don't have like some gross sum of Bitcoins or anything like that. I just think this stuff's incredible, and this is the biggest money-making opportunity in the century. Imagine knowing about it, missing it. I don't want to sound mean, but it's nothing short of just scared, dumb. I don't know. I'm not trying to like be real mean or whatever. So let's look at the numbers. $72 a day, $71 a day, $71 a day, $67 a day, $64 a day, $63 a day. Basically over 10 devices, at least pulling over $50 a day after you pay a residential electric bill of like 14 cents. Okay, that's crazy. And people are like,
oh, you always talk about these miners, Vosk, and they're always out of stock.
Well, guess what? I've been talking about miners for 4 years. So you better slap that subscribe button. Join me on this crazy crypto journey. And let me tell you about one that's in stock right now as my voice goes out. And I'm back. The Bitmain Antminer S19j Pro, 104 terahash a second. This thing, weight, classification, heavy. Noise, output, loud. I mean, you can hear the miners in our garage, right? Full-sized ASIC miners, which is an application-specific integrated circuit miner. It's a purpose-built machine. All it does is mine crypto coins. All right, these things are very loud. They call it the wife approval factor, or whatever other term you want to use these days. It's low. It's low. And Bitmain has been jacking this price up. A couple months ago, this was $8,000. About a month ago, maybe 40 days, it was $9,000, 9.5. Then it was 10.5 for a while. Bitcoin goes up. Bitmain's like, we're gonna raise the price. We're doing the raising price dance. Bang, 11,440. And understand that there's potentially tariffs depending where you live if you order these. But the really good news is that this device can be ordered in just a simple quantity of one. So you choose how many you want to order. Very easy to set up. We see right there, you know, we zoom in the old eyeballs, and those are two C13 plugs, or like typical computer cords. But I use C13, C14 on our PDU. You can see in our garage mining setup here. We're building out a solar-powered crypto Bitcoin mining farm. I'm super excited. Working on a new video update for that. Good news, bad news. That seems to be the theme lately, but whatever else. A key note if you want to get into Bitcoin mining, these are industrial level machines. Okay, this is not for 110, 120 volt. You can't just plug this into a normal outlet. You need 220, 240 volt, right? And if you're like, dude, what are you talking about? One, watch our electricity guide. Two, call an electrician. Okay, so with all that in mind, and they even lay it out right here. So 2.6% tax and 25% import duty. But here's the deal: is that Bitcoin mining, crypto mining was recently banned in China. Boom, good news. It means more miners for everyone outside of China. There's been a big exodus of Bitcoin miners. It's actually been going on for years. We've been watching it take place for years as we've toured these big mining farms. The vast majority of clients are actually Chinese. Chinese have been mining Bitcoin for almost a decade now. They really took over once Bitcoin went to ASIC mining. Because Bitcoin was originally mined with CPUs. Then it was mined with graphics cards and FPGAs, which FPGAs are just like a terrible graphics card as far as usability. And I'm not even going to get into it. FPGAs are like the worst ever. I hate FPGAs. And they've been a terrible investment on average year over year. And it's a very closed source. Stay away from FPGAs, you'll thank me later. Then came ASIC miners, these purpose-built machines. This is literally all they do, and when you specialize, instead of being multi-purpose hardware like a CPU or GPU, it gets that edge, it gets that efficiency. So that's why ASIC miners are the best. So obviously you can order this miner from Bitmain if you want to. I bring it up and talk about it so heavily here, right? Because everyone's always asking, how can I get a miner? Where can I get one? Okay, so you can order. Also, we've talked about Compass a bunch. They're a big supporter and sponsor of the channel. So they have miners that you can order with, sometimes they have them in stock, shipped direct to you. Right now, at the time of recording this, they have miners that are available at co-location facilities. So you click buy and host. You don't have to set it up. You don't have to deal with the hassle yourself, and you have the opportunity, you know, to mine. You own the hardware, but it's at someone else's facility. And, you know, you determine the rates, you pay the deal, and you run the numbers. It can make sense depending on your time, where you live, your home setup, and what you want to do, and you know, the input, right? Because there's work to do involved with this stuff. So with that said and in mind, they also have a bundle. They just launched Lone Star Bundle number 2, 6 new Antminer S19j Pros. 1 unit comes online each month from May 2022 to October 2022. So that's very far out. But this sold out the last time it was up. Cheap electric rate, all-in hosting fee overall. So if you're long-term bullish, that can make sense for you. Some people ask about the legitimacy of Compass and stuff like that. We've talked about them. They're US-based, they're real, and all that. So you know, that's all I want to say on that. I'm not trying to sound shilly or whatever. We do have a link below. It is an affiliate link. We have a link to Bitmain shop. That is not an affiliate link. Again, I'm never here to mislead you guys. Just talk about stuff. And if possible, if you're going to order already, you know, click our link, support us. That's all I can ever ask, right? Looking at Bitcoin mining difficulty, right? So Bitcoin mining difficulty adjusts every 2 weeks, and it just recently adjusted. And the next time it adjusts, we are going to be nearing an all-time high. It's going to be one of the biggest difficulty adjustments ever, because due to the recent increase in Bitcoin price and, you know, smashing another all-time high, guess what? Old last generation gear is profitable again. We have mining rigs from 2 generations ago that are profitable. And just understand what that does. I mean, people plug anything in, it makes more money than it burns in electricity. That means it's profitable, right? You know, let me Google that. Profitable. What does profitable mean? Yielding profit or financial gain, beneficial, useful. Okay, it's a little vague. But as far as I'm concerned, recent activity. You profiling me, Google? But yeah, anyway, I mean, basically you run the numbers and it makes sense, quite literally. Also, you know, how about another shameless plug? Voskcointalk, best forum in the world. We have a marketplace section on there. I want to start advertising it more, you know, letting everybody know I'm going to start selling stuff on there, among many others. This is just going to be a secondhand miner marketplace. And you want to grab some gear, you want to connect with the community, you want to have it vetted, we want to build a trust set up so we have good verified, you know, community members and establish the trail there, and like a feedback system, like a la eBay, right? All that stuff. So make sure to check it out. Join the forum. Obviously, all this stuff's free. And if you don't join, you're missing out. Are you getting sick of Facebook knowing everything you ever did? Or maybe you don't like Jack on Twitter for some reason. Maybe it's because he's a Bitcoin maximalist. Well, then maybe you're looking for Clouch. Clouch is a whole social network based on Web3 authentication. And you can register for absolutely free using our link that we received from them. Basically, Clouch built their own version of Twitter. They've got their own token, they've got their own wallet, and the token is utility from day one because all of the ads on the platform are sold only for their CLX tokens. Learn more about Clouch with the link out in the video description below. But let's jump back and look at these other Bitcoin miners, because let me give you the big fat warning here is that there are so many scammers, right? They'll show up in your inbox, your email, and your DMs. They'll pose as me, they'll pose as other people, they'll pose as resellers with their fake versions. There's so many scammers that want to steal your money trying to sell you this stuff, right? These are money printing machines. They're the hottest thing in the world right now, like figuratively and literally. They get toasty. And you got to watch out for scammers. Join, again, VoskCointalk, post a thread. If you're worried about something, let us know. We'll look into it along with the community member. I don't want anyone to get scammed. I get an email at least every week about someone getting scammed over $20,000, if not more common than that. Even with all of our scam warnings and everything else, it's devastating. I don't want anyone to get just obliterated like that. I don't want anyone to end up in a bad spot because of that. Above all, I want you guys to have fun. I want you to learn, and I hope that you make a ton of money in this whole venture, right? Obviously, nothing's financial advice, but you know what I mean. And so just please understand, we've talked about the Apollo miner, specifically the little mini Grin miner. We're in contact with them. They're building out their own retail branch, retail side. So I'll have some follow-up content on that, but watch out. There's a lot of fake scam sites and resellers trying to sell these. Most of them don't have these pineapple miners, right? MicroBT, they really only deal normally direct with big buyers, big farms, and like understand that mining farms show up and they order $10 million or more of Bitcoin miners. Like, it's insane. So these guys don't need to go retail, right? And that's why we're so excited to keep bothering Goldshell. And we're like, Goldshell, make a Bitcoin miner. Come on, you can do it, right? Because Goldshell has had a very good practice. I'm not trying to sound shilly, right? They've had a very good practice. Oh, full disclaimer, we've had our own VoskCoin mini Doge branded miner with them and stuff like that, right? There's the disclaimer. But they have done such a good job just releasing their miners to the public. And they even have the CK5 in stock, and I'm working on a video review for that guy. But spoiler, Nervos has a huge marketing push going on if you're into mining altcoins. Or as the Bitcoin maximalists say, shit coins. But anyway, so it's cool. It's direct to consumer and stuff like that. Another miner of interest is the Apollo miner from Futurebit. We've talked about and have video reviews on their Litecoin miner, but they also created a Bitcoin miner. Like everything in this market, it sells out. We've been talking about CUDOS for years, but guess what CUDOS has been doing over those years? More than just a mining platform. They've launched their own token. And with that token, well, they've been building it. They've been, launching an incentivized testnet, Project Artemis, securing the network, log errors, and give qualitative feedback to ensure a bulletproof platform in production for the mainnet. They have multiple phases taking place here: Apollo, Buzz, Armstrong, Collins, and through this process, they're doing rigorous testing. Why? Because CUDOS hopes to be the next big cryptocurrency project, and they've been building that out for years. CUDOS and the carbon neutral process. A consumer of compute power in the CUDOS network connects through a smart contract. The CUDOS network, the validators, right, receives the request and triggers the task using relevant compute resources. These resources communicate metrics related to the workload, and CUDOS calculates the carbon used and buys carbon credits from climate trade to offset emissions. As far as going green, CUDOS is trying to do everything they can, to do that. Blockchain technology has a fundamental role in bringing transparency and accountability to governments and corporations for their role in fighting climate change. Transparency in ESG, environmental, social, and governance matters. Decentralized cloud computing, network for everyone. CUDOS, that's the tagline. CUDOS is here to bridge the gap between cloud and blockchain. CUDOS network is a proprietary layer 1 blockchain and layer 2 proof of stake network built using the Cosmos SDK and Tendermint protocol. The parent company CUDO is where the whole CUDO miner thing stems from, that we created a full video tutorial guide on. The CUDOS token to the CUDOS network is like Ethereum to the Ethereum network, except the Ethereum network is bad. And almost every blockchain can be better than Ethereum, especially if they've really done their research. Click the link in the video description below to learn more to see if CUDOS is going to be that blockchain. Or should I say blockchains? I'm a bit confused though, because you can add this to your cart, but it says batch 3 is sold out. And when you look at this, it doesn't say there, but when you go to your cart, here, give me this. When you go to your cart, it says batch 3. But anyway, it's a mini Bitcoin miner. It's not all that profitable, but it also runs a Bitcoin node. And as far as like decentralization, all that stuff goes, this one, like, especially as a concept and looks, is incredibly cool. Like if you're a crypto nerd, like, yeah, this is some cool looking stuff. But really, at the end of the day here, like when it comes to Bitcoin mining, it's incredibly fun. It's incredibly profitable. I've been saying it for years. It's the most conservative coin to mine long term. Like you can't go wrong. And because of that, Bitcoin mining hardware has always historically been relatively expensive because people know that. And you know, you don't know the future. It's hard to predict things, and this and that, whatever. But at the end of the day, you realize if you're bullish on cryptocurrency, that Bitcoin's going to be around, and Bitcoin has to do well before, say, like alt season, right? So Bitcoin pumps like crazy, and then all the altcoins pump like way even more crazy. And when we say it, I say this all the time: Bitcoin will make you money, altcoins will make you rich, and not financial advice. And I absolutely live by that. And I love Bitcoin. You know, it's fun, it's cool, it's the OG, and I'm thankful for having bought Bitcoin before. But I make way more money buying and mining other cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. So I'm not like trying to say this or that or whatever. I guess I'm just speaking from experience. I don't know everything, absolutely not, but I have been doing this full time for 4 years now, and I've learned a lot along the way. I can also tell you with some of these altcoin miners, like I mine, you know, say I need to, you know, try to pump a coin on you, right? I mine X coin, and that's not, I'm not referencing a coin. That's an insert there. It's a variable. Or Y coin or Z coin. Like you can't say Z coin because there is or was a Z coin. But I do that, and sweet, and it's profitable, and then either sit on those coins and they pump like crazy, and then I dump them into either stable coins to buy other stuff whenever I want to, or I dump it into Bitcoin and I increase my Bitcoin holdings. That's a very effective long-term strategy. Historically has been very successful for myself and many others. So just, you know, some little stuff like that. Make sure to join the VoskCoin Discord server and connect with our 34,000 other incredible members. Follow us on Twitter. We have like 30,000 something followers on there as well. Just, you know, join the community, ask questions. I'm here trying to make the best content I can. Let me know what you want answered. But also connect with the community. In our community, there's someone who's better than me at like everything, because we have such a big and incredible community. I'm definitely not the best at everything, right? I try to be the best I can be, and that's all you can really do every day. So help me be the best I can be by smashing that subscribe button, leaving a comment, let me know your thoughts, and smash the thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money, I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.
Shine.